been mid-beach, okay? I'm gonna come down here and get the boat anchored up for you guys.
Welcome to Florida Beach Walks. I'm Roxanne here on Dickmans Island with Captain Jason from Everwater Charters and Tours. What a fantastic day to be shelling with Jason and other passionate shellers like myself. We all found amazing shells and shared in the joy of special seashells found. And I can't believe I found a Junonia. Though she was old and worn, she is still an elusive J. I found lots of other pristine shells though. After Hurricane Helene passed a week ago here out in the Gulf, a rose murex, orange calico scallops, Florida cones, tulips, horse conchs, gaudy nauticas, and lace murexes were just some of the shells found. Out of all the shells that I found, my best find of the day was my best friend on Kice Island. She was the cherry on top of this amazing day. I'd like to make an appeal to you at the end of this video regarding those affected by Hurricane Helene. Join me. Let's go shelling in the 10,000 islands. Here I am out on Dickmans Island. This was our first stop. We ended up spending the majority of our morning here. It's a little bit before sunrise, and then we ended up over there on that island, Kice. Here is a beautiful Florida cone. I love finding these in a darker variety like this one. I see them like orange, your typical orange and yellow. There's a banded tulip and a lightning whelk. I started with the higher line. Everyone else was in the water, but I just really wanted to check out the high tide line, see what was here, littered with a lot of shells, a lot of dead ones too. Unfortunately, that is typical after a storm. There's a knobless fighting conch. Let's see. Oh, here's one I haven't seen. I haven't seen a live broad-ribbed cardita. At least I haven't think I'd have. And a lace murex. Sometimes my mommy brain is all over the place. And here is a drill. And another lace murex. Oh, that's cute. And here's a common American auger. Go ahead and collect that one. Let's get this Scotty out here. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. I don't think I have a gaudy nautica with a white stripe like that. Normally you just see that whiting on the back, not really shown in the front. That's absolutely beautiful. Let's pick up that one and let's see what else we can find. Lots of littles up here. And this is one of the littles I was hoping to find. Yay, and I did. Okay, it's a little chipped on that lip, but that is a really nice rose murex. I don't find them a lot in this brown color. This is either this, let's see, maybe the third or fourth one that I have. And here's a beautiful calico scallop. Yep, love that orange. Looks like the sunburst. It's really pretty on that calico. Lots of littles. Oh, I just wish I had all day to sit up in there. Just sit and scoot and see what you can find in each little pile. Here is another Florida cone. This is how I typically see Florida cones, the orange and yellow varieties, not that dark one. That was the only dark one that I actually did find on this whole beach walk. And a horse conch, Florida state shell. This is a juvenile horse conch. See, here's another little horsey. Got a tulip over there, cockles, arc shells, let's see, and a lettered olive. It's a nice glossy one. Beautiful lace murex. Man, these are really, really frilly and pretty. Here's another gaudy nautica, and that's how I typically find them, without that white stripe. A very beautiful, colorful moon snail. I see a lot of whelks. Let's pick this one up and check it out. That's a pretty one. It's all there, all together. These whelks really amaze me at how big they could really get. The females in these can get up to 16 inches. They can get really, really large. But small like this, I have no idea if they're female or male. When the females get a lot larger, their outer whorls tend to get light. So when you look at them, some of the bigger mamas, it looks really pretty with the dark in the center and the white on the outside. Here is a nutmeg. A little bit of a blonde one. They do have the chocolate ones around the Kice macro area. So it's nice to find the really, really dark ones. So much littered up here. Another olive. Oh, that's a nice one. I love it when they're shiny like that. That's pretty. Lots going on. Ooh, got a dead tulip. You can tell some of these, I mean, they're not alive. You can, that fortified conch. Most of these are presumed dead because it's been, let's see, 7 days since Helene. Let's check that one. Another lightning whelk. It's a little crooked. I will take you. It's so quiet. It's so quiet out here. Beautiful morning. The water was nice and flat and clear. We'll be down there in a little bit. There's another lace murex. This was such a nice morning to be away from my crazy for a whole day. That's a large calico scallop. Normally not seeing them that big. It's a little old, but I'll take it because it has that vertical orange stripe, which I do love the orange. Nice angel wing. I was able to find a few of these angel wings up here, which is really nice. That is a bay scallop. Very pretty. It's kind of oxidized. Iron sulfide staining on it, sorry. That's a huge horse conch. That's how big those horse conchs can get. I picked up a few of the little ones, and they can get about that big. It's all broken, but the cob of the shell, I guess they call it. There's another angel wing. Let's check this one. Ah, it's got a little nick in it. All right, we'll leave that one there. Let's see. Do you have any nicks in you? We'll keep shopping. We'll keep shopping. Lots to shop from. And this just went out for as far as I can see. Okay, let's check out these angels. See how they are. I do want to collect a few more. This one is really thick. There's a lot going on, but the shell just seemed thicker and heavier. So I'll hang on to that one, and let's grab this one too. And there's the beautiful sunrise. Very pretty out here. The morning was just so pretty. The water being flat and the sun and no clouds. It's a very nice morning. There's everyone down by the water. I'm the only one up here. But Captain Jason calls me to the water next, and I'm so glad he did because I found a fantastic shell. But let's finish up here first. And look at that, a purple-lipped Florida fighting conch. Absolutely gorgeous. One of the most sought after fighting conchs. Try to angle it, but just can't see that purple too well with the sun. Ugh, that stuff dropping out of the shell just now was not water. Beautiful purple on this. That is beautiful. Congratulations on your find.
Captain Tammy hasn't lost her touch.
No, honey, you haven't lost anything.
No.
There you go.
Great.
Wow.
I mean, tons of tulips.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Yeah, this is all right from here. Just right here, Florida cones.
All right, Jason, you know your business.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, we are in the zone. Got a beautiful lace murex.
That's so pretty.
And these were all.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, take all these.
Thank you.
And you know what's crazy, Roxanne?
Oh my goodness.
These are all from walking behind the whole group. So everybody.
Well, you know whose eye is trained, okay?
Oh well, yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. You're a native. You know your stuff. I love it.
I'll show you.
Oh my word!
Here.
Oh, I did find a really cool Gaudy Nautica that had a complete white streak in the center swirl.
Yeah, I love that.
I've never seen that before.
We have some really interesting variations of Gaudy Nauticas or colorful moontails.
Yeah.
We also have what we call the golden Nautica, which doesn't have any banding.
Any banding. It's just that blonde gold.
Yeah,
that's so nice.
Those.
That and the golden, what is it, olive?
The golden olive, yeah. And we see those when we sometimes see them live here.
That is so cool.
Yeah, there's a breeding colony.
Oh my word, look, they're just sticking in the sand. They're everywhere.
They're just everywhere.
Oh, that's a beautiful true.
Oh yeah, Trues. I think Tammy's nice crew.
Oh my goodness. Wow, we got top snails.
I mean, like, here's another.
This is awesome.
There's another tulip right here.
That's so cool.
And there's another tulip right there.
All right, I need to start walking by the water's edge.
That's so up there, the high rack line.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chunky area up
Yeah.
But when people have been coming on high tide, they've been looking at that up there.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
Okay.
we're here on this very low tide, so we're
take
getting
advantage.
access to all this.
Awesome.
But this little section from like here to Trish was really special.
Wow.
Really good stuff from basically 5 feet into the water to 5 feet above.
To out, yeah. Awesome.
Oh, here we go. Abby's got this
Oh, beautiful.
beautiful
Oh,
shark
that's so
eye
gorgeous.
moonsail. I mean, that's like
No, the
size of
only
a
time
baseball.
I've ever found them that big was in dredging.
Yeah.
In dredge.
Well, yeah, and you might see that
That's
like
awesome.
in North or South Carolina, like that, but not here in
No,
Florida.
Yeah.
So Abby, we
They really
usually
got
have
stored
some
up.
of the best buckets.
I'm working on it.
Oh,
And
girl,
you
look at
take
you.
a look at the stuff in there.
Oh, love it.
Oh, those
Rosy.
turkey wings. Oh, hey, nice little rose
Oh,
murex.
that's pretty. I found a broken one.
Okay.
The darker, the brownish version.
Oh, yeah.
You go, girl. It's like, is that a rose or an apple? That's a
Yeah,
little
nice
apple.
little apple. And this zone kind of right in here. There's another little apple.
Nice.
Birds of a feather flock together.
That's right.
And we've got some big olives in here, big lettered olive.
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
Like,
Let me see your bucket. Anything you want to keep for yourself, trust me.
Oh no, everything is going home with you guys.
Oh, thank you.
So clearly I was missing out shelling and taking advantage of this low tide, but I did enjoy what I found on the higher rack line, and I'm so glad he called me over when he did, because I found this shell next.
Oh, don't float away, bucket.
Right, stay here.
That's why I got the bucket though, because it's just easier to handle. Look what we just found! I found a Junonia!
What'd you get?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Hey, part of a J.
It's part. It's
Well, no,
75%
it is.
there.
Yeah, it's there.
All right. See, you were my luck. If it wasn't for you
Awesome.
calling me back here, I gotta give you a hug
Okay,
now.
great. You joined the J Club.
Yay! It's a little beat up, okay?
Well,
it's a little beat up, but it's
yeah.
all right. A Junonia is a
Well,
Junonia.
it's really cool. Like if we talk about like the character on this, we're seeing some probing going on here that was either from an octopus, probably a predatory sponge,
Wow.
the boring sponge.
Yes, the boring sponge.
The boring
makes
sponge
sense.
probably did all this. So sometimes when you see probing like that,
Uh-huh.
you can say, oh, maybe it was octopus. But because we're just seeing so much speckle going on there,
It's more boring
I
sponge.
think it's more boring
Yeah.
sponge.
Yeah.
This is almost what you would consider fossilized.
Yeah,
You can just tell by
almost.
that kind of color, but it still has its
At least
pigment.
it has its colors and
Oh,
its
it's
spots.
so cool.
No holding this one up to a black light. Actually, I should.
No,
Some
you
of the
should.
shells glow.
You should. That'd
It
be
looks
cool.
really cool.
Nice top shell.
Awesome. Cool.
Yay!
All right, look for the spots.
All right, let me freeze frame that. And by the way, it did not glow. I did put it under a black light. Okay, so this is right before I found the Junonia, and I want to freeze frame this to see if you can see the Junonia. It's right there. I am so happy he called me down at the right time to be able to find this shell.
And we were just talking about how the J's and the cones and a lot of that stuff hang out with the art cloud.
Yeah, this is right.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's a big cone. Big cone. It's a dinosaur.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a fighting conch, but it sure has a pattern going on.
Yeah. Look at the size of this tulip. right
Oh,
here.
that's big. That's pretty. Awesome. Gorgeous.
That's gonna go right in the bucket.
In the bucket.
In the bucket. This
Walk by here. Now I'm finding more.
would have been a stunning
True
tulip.
tulip. Oh,
Just really nice color.
big pieces.
Yeah,
That's
one-
what I
this
thought that
side-
was
Hey,
it.
Look at you. You got a horse collar. Nice.
Got a sandal on?
So that's the
Yay.
other
Oh no, I have so many sand dollars. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, thank you so much for the offer though.
The bigger whelks, the bigger horse conchs will hang out just past where the shell zone is.
Okay.
So, you know, Abby found that big one. And then here's evidence of another big one.
Yeah, that
And I always
washed
like
up.
to say, you want to see broken pieces of the shell that you're looking
Absolutely, because that's gonna be a hint. Okay, then I'm gonna find that perfect Junonia,
to find.
right?
That perfect J should be right here somewhere.
The perfect J should be in the middle. No, where's its mother? Okay.
Yeah.
Mother, aunts, uncles, anybody. We'll take any member.
When I found older, bigger one next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, well. All right, maybe I need to walk backwards and look in that hole again.
Well, I do think that zone that we walked through is not a bad zone to walk back through. This one's a little busted up, but I can just tell because it still has its shine.
It's an albino.
That it's an albino.
Absolutely. Yeah. Add it to the bucket.
There it goes.
Thank you. Tammy, it's old and beat up, but I found the Junonia. Do you want to see the beat up sister? Oh, here's the cone. Yeah.
Because that'll bring it to you. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's still got some good spots.
Hey, I know. It's not completely
That's
fossilized.
awesome.
It's
Congratulations.
got character.
There you go.
Yep.
It's got character, like us
All
all.
shells are beautiful.
I am learning to know each day. Broken is beautiful.
So true. And I dremeled that hole a little bit bigger and smoother on the underside of my J to see the inner whorl better. And it turned out so nice. I'll show you at the end with all my other shell finds.
Yay! Okay, I found the alphabet cone now. Very chocolatey dark one.
I was just walking the top of the beach. There were some good finds up there as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful bodies. Love that.
There you go.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome.
I got 4 eyes showing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you do.
And I was sure thankful to have his set of eyes shelling along with me. It can get pretty challenging recording these beach walks at times. Like, you're looking for the shells and you're trying to make sure you're in frame and in focus. And sometimes it can get so bright you can't even see the screen. Here I am trying to keep up with this floating bucket, which I totally do love. I just recently got it. Anyways. I was very thankful he was dropping his shell finds into my bucket. Let's check out this shark eye. Beautiful. I love it how the sun, when the sun, either sunrise or sunsets, that glow, really pretty on the shells. Here's a nutmeg. Woo, that's a bigger one, a lot bigger one. And a little bit darker. Maybe we'll find some chocolates. And here is a West Indian fighting conch, a juvenile one. Flares out a lot on those knots, the knobs. See another horse conch. Let's see, we got a top snail, GGB top snail. Look at all that rolling in there. Oh, I like to shell twice watching all this back. See another Florida cone. I did find a lot of Florida cones, and over on Kice I actually ran into a live one. Never ran into a live one before. Okay, yay. All right, they're getting a little bit darker here. I didn't find like a chocolate nutmeg, but I did find like that one. Here's a chocolate lightning whelk and a sand dollar. That's so pretty. I did not collect sand dollars on this beach walk. If you watched my last beach walk on Tiger Tail and Marco, you'll know why. I found so many. Can't miss that orange. Look how, wow, that's so orange. And after cleaning it, it stayed that orange.
You got an experienced group today.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's nice and big.
Big apple murex.
That's pretty.
Real nice lace. All those really nice
Yeah.
big lace pieces on there. We've kind of been neglecting the scallops a little bit.
Hey,
Beautiful
that's my
colors,
favorite color
you know.
on the
Yeah.
beach is orange.
Another nice lace. Been some really nice nutmegs.
Gorgeous.
They're just,
Chocolates, nutmegs.
yeah, just kind of small, so we're not seeing them as much. Another beautiful shark eye moon snail.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Beautiful cone.
See, is that a real or a false? Oops.
Oh, sorry.
Here, I get to shell
Sorry.
again. No. Yep, that's a real one. Awesome.
Beautiful Florida horse conch.
Hey.
Some
Pretty.
nice
I've just been
brook
counting the
hairlines in
babies.
there.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
we're finding some babies too.
Ugh, I'm stuck everywhere.
There we go.
The bucket's kind of like a conglomerate.
Yeah,
now.
that's right. It's starting to look really good. Starting to look real good.
Oh, I love that calico. Man, the apple, not the apple murex, the alphabet cones are so stunningly dark.
Yeah, we're getting some real dark ones today. Still has
Awesome.
some of the skin left on them.
Yeah, the periostracum. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you pronounce that good.
Hey, or periostricum. I've heard people.
Well, I hear nurses
potato.
say, yeah, exactly. But it's funny because you'll see like a nurse, looks like a K right there.
Yeah.
Love just finding a letter on there.
See, K for kind. You're being very kind.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Like here's an alphabet cone.
Yeah.
Just sticking out, barely.
Little cones in there. That one's a beauty.
That's really pretty.
It has some sort of repair line or grow line changed. So it actually changed its
Colors.
pattern past that repair line right there.
Its diet changed.
Yeah, it did. Started eating healthy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Take a lesson from an alphabet cone.
Yeah, exactly.
I sure need to, but man, I am nursing Ella, and most times I just want to eat the house down. Look at this. I look at this alphabet cone, and I'm thinking scrambled eggs right now. Here is a lightning walk. Starting to make our way back over to the boat on the, let's see, was it south tip? Yeah, the south tip of Dickmans. And we're going to go head over to Kice and see what we can find there. But it was really nice here at Dickmans. I would have been happy just staying here. There was so much. Look at all this in the water. Just incredible.
It's abandoned, but that's so pretty.
Let's check out the scallop. A rough scallop. It's a pretty pale pink color. Let's put it in my bucket that's floating away. I did enjoy having this bucket. Okay, it made me a little nervous because I thought it was going to tip over, but it didn't, and it made not having to carry it back the whole way. Just let it float along. I'll link it in the description. I really like the rope handle on this. Makes it a lot easier to carry than others. Here's a beautiful lace murex. and a banded tulip. Oh goodness. So many beautiful shells. Getting them mixed up. And a tinted cantharus.
Where did it go? Over here. All right, it's not as big. But a cone is a cone, right? Found another one? Oh, you saw the horsey.
It's a little
Florida cone. There you go. That's a wannabe golden.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're so right. Wannabe golden.
It's a wannabe golden.
You're talking about this kind of hybridized version.
Yes. The ones that crossed in the middle.
Yeah, you're like, not quite.
Like alphabet cones that look like a golden banded, but it's almost, it's not enough.
Yeah.
But yet it's not a regular alphabet, you know?
I know. God, those golden banded cones are so special. We found a couple of them.
That's awesome. Yeah. I haven't found one of those yet.
I don't have one in my personal collection.
My best shell sister, Chalet, she has.
That's
she's
awesome.
amazing.
I think that is a purplish simile that is not purple.
Yeah.
It's orange.
It's weird, the orange. It should be called an orange simile.
Yeah, because I see them orange.
Here's one. Do you know what this is called? I don't even know what this
That's called
is.
a purple tegulus.
A purple tagulus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are fun. I love those. I love anything purple.
That purple tagulus was a new shell for me to find. Here is a broad-ribbed cardita. It's a pretty big one. So it was nice finding that one. And it is very purple and pretty. And here is a worm. The tip of a worm snail. And an even bigger broad-ribbed cardita. Let's see, here is a yellow prickly cockle. Been totally neglecting the cockles on this trip. I know it's broken, but I do like the horse conch, so I will take it. And here's a calico clam. Quite different from the calico scallops. We are almost back to the boat now. Here's some more gaudy nauticas and a beautiful hinged spiny jewel box. Here is a tightly closed one that is alive, so leave that guy here. A nice hinged broad-ribbed cardita without the critter inside, so I'll definitely hang on to this one. And a beautiful handful of calico scallops, and I'm sure you can guess my favorite one out of all of these. all finished shelling Dickmans and headed to the next island over, which is Kice. Most of us are on Kice Island now, looking towards Dickmans. There's Captain Jason heading back to pick up a couple of guests who needed more time. He is very accommodating, and I have completely enjoyed my day so far. Just look at this view. Oh, it's so pretty. And this experience can be yours too. Just head over to everwatercharters.com and click on the Book Your Tour button on the upper right or any of the Book Now options along the bottom and select your experience. Lots of routes to look through here on Kice. That is definitely for sure. But it's fun. It's like playing hide and go seek with the shells. There's lots of places for these guys to hide. And they cluster up like around the roots here. There's a lot of whelks and fighting conchs. Ooh, this is a nice whelk. Pretty lightning whelk. It's like that mid-tone color. Not too dark, not too light. And a Florida cone. Now, this is the live one that I was telling you about over at Dickmans that we'd run into this one. You can barely see the little critter in there, but he was tucked away. I mean, he could have been dead, but you never know. And here is a lettered olive. Here's a buttercup lucine. Looks like it has a nice yellow inside. Yep, these make nice little bowls for the tinies. And a bay scallop. It's got some nice coloring. Need a little acid dip. Brings out the color in these real nice. So I met my friend Chalet and Richard. That's why they're out here. Canoed all the way. You guys need like a Kice award. Wow, that's beautiful. I'll have to show you the one I got. It's not even a lavender. It's so purple. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Is it about as purple as your hat? The one that I found is, I think, we have to compare. I think it's just as big. That is awesome. I love it. You did good.
She found a purple lip too in there. That's so purple. I think it's in there.
Yeah. There's so many dead fighting conchs. That's gorgeous. I know it does stink. Bless their hearts. They were so tired and hot. Usually they are much more talkative, but they were so done. Anyways, I was glad to be able to see them. I knew they were out here. I just wasn't sure that our paths would cross. This is a nice lightning whelk. This cleaned up really pretty. Had some yellowish hues to it. Very pretty. The best lightning whelk of the trip. Wrapping up my walk here, about to turn around and start heading back. It was pretty hot. There is Marco in the distance. Be stuck somewhere, you want to be with them, okay?
Yeah. There's definitely certain people you want to be with.
No, Richard, right there, Pat, he's amazing. They are truly an amazing family. They have 3 other kids also, grow a lot of their own produce, and are actually building a house up north by themselves. Yep, that is one cinder block at a time. A total self-sufficient family that I am honored to call them best friends. Here's a few of my favorite finds from this absolutely amazing day. That purple lipped fighting conch. Beautiful. And a couple of flats that the other ladies found. They were comparing whose is prettier. They're both gorgeous. And we had some time to stop off at the Krabby Lady to have some lunch, and I got to know everyone a little bit more. Before I show you my shell finds from this beach walk, I'd like to take this moment and please encourage you to pray, keep praying for the people in these affected areas from Hurricane Helene. I was just at church this morning with my friends Richard and Chalet, who you saw on Kice Island. We have a mutual friend, Christy, who just came down from North Carolina near the Asheville area with her sons, and they have a house down here also. She just says it's a complete mess up there, and her husband stayed behind to help where he could. And I believe completely in the power of intercessory prayer that is going to help and get these people through as well. The story about the mother who lost her son, I'm sorry, this chokes me up, who lost her son and her parents when they went on the roof. It's a sad story, but what is more encouraging is her witness that it's prayers that got her through this time. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
it's the prayers that got her through. So I really encourage each of you to keep praying for these people. There are inaccessible areas that they haven't even gotten to. My friend Christine, she was saying that they're sending people on mules. They have been dropping stuff off with drones, helicopters, the supplies. I'm sure you can see it on the news too, but it's different when you talk to someone who's actually been there, and they just need help. It's going to take a long time. So I just encourage you to pray, and financially, where you can give, please give. There's lots of organizations that are down there helping. And if you don't know who to financially support, I will link in this video's description the organization that I support. So you can just check that out if you would like to. But anyways, I just want to encourage you to keep praying, because there is such power in prayer. I normally show you the verse that I would like to share at the end of the video, but I'd just like to take this moment and share with you now. It's from Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. And I firmly believe it, and I've seen it. When all these things happen, the Bible tells us, know your redemption is near. Jesus is coming back again.